Hi, and welcome to Lab Games. I'm your host, Anthony.
And I'm Francis.
Today we're playing
Guild Academies
of Valeria.
Well done.
So, yes, thank you. So we are running Guild Academies
in Valeria
by which is basically, it's kind of like a school. We're training different
like magic people,
different schools, if you will, like fighters and thieves and all
holy people.
Holy people. So there's 4 different schools that we're going to be training. We're going to be hiring professors. We're going to be recruiting students off the docks, bringing them into our different schools. So we each run different academies here. So we'll be building out our academies with tiles, and then training up our students, and then sending them out on quests once they graduate. We're going to be doing this for 4 rounds, and the player with the highest prestige at the end of the game is the winner. Has the best academy. So take a look at the table. This is pretty big spread.
Yeah.
Which a lot of games.
It doesn't look huge like in front of us, but then when we try to put it on the camera.
Yeah, when I look at it on the screen, it gets rather spacious on the screen. But yes. What, you're showing your hand?
Can I reach?
Oh, yeah. Are your alligator arms going to work for this? I don't know. But we'll go over the board setup real quick, and then we'll jump right into it, because there's a lot of cool little mechanics going on here.
Yeah.
So we'll start with the bottom of the board.
Okay.
So you'll see we have our dock area, right, where we'll be able to do a couple of drafting actions during the game by either drafting these dice, which the dice are the students, right? And they come in 4 different schools depending on color. And I'll read them to you. So the blue is the holy, the gray is the shadow, or the thieves, right? The red are the soldiers, and the orange are the workers, like the craftsmen. So these are the 4 like different guilds of students that are coming in, and they all have the associated professors by color as well, who are the ones who need to train different types of students, and you'll see how that works when we get into classroom requirements.
Yeah.
Right? Above that, we have our quest line, where each round will be revealing new quests, and these are quests that we'll be sending our graduates on to earn us like victory points and generate magic for us and all sorts of good stuff.
Yeah.
This is our quest track, and we'll show you what that means as well. We have our 2 different offers here. We have our what are those called? Favors?
Yeah.
Yes. And we have our monument tokens, which we'll show you. Those go onto our player boards in a little bit. Let me move on up. Up here we have our...
this is like our board, our deans.
Yes, basically.
Our ministers.
Where our ministers, really, yeah. So like you have this whole ministry up here that we're going to be able to put our banners on, and then activate the bonuses for those specific ministers throughout each round. See, there's only 4 rounds to the game. Each one gives different bonuses. For the most part, they give you either discounts on buying tiles for your academy, on hiring the professors, or they let you have specific they trigger wildness on specific
types of students.
Students and or teachers, right?
Yeah.
The purple ones are end game. So these guys are really something you're going to want to move your banners to later on, so that you can take advantage of those bonuses later on in the game. The round tracker starts up here, and it's in every corner. There's only 4 rounds in this game, so it's probably going to move rather quickly.
It's like quickest degree you'll ever get.
Yeah, so I think so. You give you a little better close up of the actual dock and all the stuff that's going on here, which we'll show you once we kick it off. On our player boards now, we've got these. We got our academies, right? Our fledgling academies, where we each start with a pink professor who is wild, and we each randomly drew one out.
Yep.
So I drew the gray one, so I've got like this shadow professor. We have a track here that's going to count our gold, which we start at 6, and we count our magic, which we start at 3. And we each start with 2 generic schools, right? The administrative studies
buildings,
and hospitality studies.
Hospitality studies.
And if you ever see like a black icon for dice and a black icon for professors, these are wild. We can put any color in there. Here we have our garden, where we'll be like staging our students when we recruit them. And finally, we each randomly drew a school tile.
Yeah. What do you have?
I've got the practical counterfeiting,
okay.
which is
the best kind of counterfeiting.
A school of shadow and craftsmen or workers.
Okay.
So this is a dual guild tile, but what it will require is a shadow professor, a shadow student, and a worker student of any value, because it would tell you if there's a specific value, but there is none. So they would go on here, and they would be able to generate 2 knowledge, which would increase the pip count on my students, 2 gold, and 1 victory point. What about you?
I have tactical studies. So likewise, I need a red professor, which is kind of like the warrior professors, the soldiers, a soldier student, and a shadow student as well. And then that will allow me to flip one of the die on the tile, gain 1 knowledge and 2 victory points.
Yep. So when we're going to recruit students from the docks, and the value that they are is what you're recruiting them as. There's 6-sided dice, so it's 1 through 6. When you take a student from 6 and then go 1 click higher, actually flipping it back to 1 again, they are graduated. Yes. And once a student graduates, they are going to either have to go on a quest or they're going to leave your school. Yeah. So you have to use them basically once that happens. So you want to time your graduates accordingly, because only certain students can go on certain quests, right? So this one wants a blue and a black die. The black die, again, is wild. This one's a gray, a red, and an orange. They're going to get progressively harder as the game moves on. So that's that. I think we'll just go through the rounds. Like
the phases?
Yeah, the phases of the rounds.
Okay. Did you want to do that as we go, or did you want
just high level?
High level. So we're going to be recruiting first, because you can't run schools if you don't have students. So recruit first. Then we have an education phase, which is where we'll do all of our student assignment that Anthony was just talking about. In the recruitment phase, we have 3 kind of recruiters, I guess, that are going to go out and go to each of these dock locations, or to 3 of the 4 dock locations, and recruit the student, and also take the associated action at that dock location, or a banking action, which is kind of like something anybody can do. A little bit of bonus actions if we want to do that. And then once we're finished with that recruitment phase, we do our education phase, which is where we assign our dice and our professors to hopefully lots of tiles in our academy eventually. And then we do our questing phase, which is where we send our graduates out to do the quests and fulfill those. Then we have a restoration phase, which is kind of like a cleanup.
The cleanup.
We're going to do that 4 times.
That's it.
That's
4
it.
times.
And that's it. And then end game scoring.
End the game scoring. So let's get ready for the kickoff to the recruitment phase, right? So we have 3 stewards, and the stewards are our little workers that we're going to be placing out on these 4 locations. Each location has an associated action with it. You do not have to do that. You could take instead the banking action, which is really just generating money. But we'll explain as we go. Yeah. But you're player 1.
Yeah.
So why don't you go ahead and do it.
So I'm going to come over here. Now, what's important to know is that you cannot visit a dock location multiple times in the same round.
Correct.
So important to get where you need to go quickly and get what you need to get, right? So I'm going to I'm going to take this die. Now, the cost is down here as well as the action. So the first thing you're going to do is pay in money the value of the die that you're taking. So this is a value 3 die. I'm going to be charged $3 for that student. Why he's not paying me any tuition, I have no idea. But that's going to come over and sit right there on my garden tile, right? So then I can go ahead and take the action. So this action now allows me to take a professor from the offer of professors, right?
Yeah, but you're essentially paying that 3 gold to the professor to hire him.
To the professor to hire him, yeah, exactly. And then, I guess you're paying the gold to take the action.
Yeah,
right?
that's thematically that's what's happening.
So I guess a better way thematically to think about it is like maybe the student is paying you and then you're doing it. I don't know. I have trouble with
potentially, yeah.
Okay. And then I can increase the knowledge, which is the pip count on any of my dice by 2. So I only have 1 die, so it's probably going to be a 2. I'm going to take this professor because I know I need a red to do my thing. And then 3, 4, 5, I'll just up this guy by 2 pips.
Okay.
Your turn.
So I'm going to go ahead and go to...
These don't refresh right away, right?
I do believe they do.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to pull one out of the bag.
Out of the professor bag.
Yep.
Looks like this. It's got a guy on it. Okay.
All right. So now that I'm up, let's see. I'm going to do something similar here. Shall go here. Shall buy this 3 pip shadow die. Place him here on my little garden. It's going to cost me $1, $2, $3, and then pay the price of the pips, and I get to put one of my banners, my Dr. David banner, out on the ministry. I'll put it right here on the Ministry of Professors. I get a $2 discount on professors going forward, and I also get one of these handy dandy tiles. What I will do is take this one. I can spend that at any point later on. All right, you're up.
That's cool. Okay. I am going to go. Where's my guy? I'm gonna go here and take this guy.
Oh, for $1.
$1. $1 student. And that lets me take one of these tiles you can't see. There we go. One of these over here. And these are community classrooms, basically.
Public. They're like public.
Off-site campus locations.
I guess so.
Students can do it.
Yeah, they're like the town classrooms, they call them.
We do like the Red Roof Tavern. That looks cool.
The Red Roof Inn.
Yeah.
All right.
Now I'm gonna place this like right here. Now, if I do this, I have created a circle.
Yes, a circle of trust.
Ooh, I don't know if I like that. Look, now this isn't going to have a...
Well, you're not always going to be able to...
Yeah, but I have one right there.
So you get to take one of those tokens and put it there.
And put it.
And those could be used at any point later on. Typically during the... it's during the questing phase. Education phase, rather.
Yeah. I like this.
With the endgame one?
Yeah, like comedy. I don't have any of that stuff, though. This is like any wild professor.
Yeah. You make any Professor Wild.
Yeah.
Professor Wild.
Professor Wild. That's pretty good, actually. I'll take that.
Yes.
But it's like only a one-time thing.
Yeah, it is.
And that's a one-time.
They all
bump
are.
it up by 2. Yeah, except for this one.
What, the endgame one? Well, then take that one. Hope you're building blue.
I'm really not.
Dice. Holy dice.
Holy dice. Yeah, I'm really not, though. I'll just take this one.
All right.
There. Boom.
So, slide those down, and I will take my... So let's go down here and see what we want to do here. I think I'm going to go... Since I'm getting my discount, I'll go here. Remember, I get a $2 discount, so this is only going to cost me 2 gold.
That's great.
Place them here, pay my 2 gold. And then... I'm going to get 2 pips. So I have 2 guys in my thing. I can give it to either one of them. So I'm going to give them both to the gray guy, make him a number 5. All right. You get one more.
Very good. I'm out of money.
Oof.
Out of money, out of spaces.
Oh yeah, that stinks, huh?
It really does. It does.
Yeah, that actually really hurt.
What, you're in the same?
Yeah, I spent too much money.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll just go here. And I will take the 3. But what I'm going to do is, instead of taking the dock action, because I can't afford to even take this student or take that action. I should say I can't afford to take the action, right? I can do the banking action, which is going to get you money equal to 8 minus the die pip count. So in this case, I will get $5 for taking the student. I still get the student. But I also get $5.
Yeah, that's good.
So I'm just banking it.
Yeah, I'm going to do something similar. So I'll go here. I'll take this 2. So I'll gain 8 minus 2 is 6 gold. So I'll bring
now, what we could have done too, just so you know, is we have these extra like kind of bonus actions, and you can take these at any order that you want to.
They're free.
They're free actions, and there is a conversion of 1 magic to $2 and $2 to 1 magic. $4 to put a banner out, which is really good. Actually, I probably should have done that too. And $6 to get a favor tile. It's 5, 4. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
you know what?
I might put a banner out, actually.
I think I'm gonna. So, what I'll do is instead of taking that 6 gold, go back down to 1 gold. I'm gonna spend 1 magic to gain 2 gold, so that I can actually buy a tile from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
I
take
might
this.
actually do that to do this.
I'm gonna take this Wanderers
in.
in and place that here, and that way I can get a thingy.
Yeah, I'm gonna take back mine too.
Nope, sorry.
Yep.
You don't get to do that.
I do get to do that, actually.
I'll take this one here. That gives me
my
2
turn
magic.
was more recent.
Actually, no, it wasn't, because I just went.
Okay. Well, my thing isn't gonna affect you. I'm gonna go here instead, and instead of taking this 3, I'm gonna take this 4. But I'll pay a magic to get $2 instead. So I was at 2. So I'll go to 4 to get enough to pay for that guy. And take this.
Wait,
instead.
so what did you just do? You bought that guy instead, so that you could
I bought this guy instead.
So you could put a minister out.
Yeah, so I could put a banner out. Yeah. And get a favor.
What favor?
I don't know.
You're supposed to say when it's over. That was in memory of Carl Weathers.
Oh, Carl Weathers.
For those of you who know the lines from
I don't know the lines,
classic
but I know the man.
Rocky 3. This is when this thing's over, a lot of people are going to owe you an engraved apology. And you're going to owe me a favor. He says, what favor? When it's over.
Okay.
People know the scene. It's classic.
I'll take this guy. This favor.
All right.
And what is this guy? This is just bag.
This is like
random bag.
Random bag, any guy +2.
Okay.
So there you go.
There you go.
There is a key.
There is a. I know. There's a
on the back of these.
Yeah, draw from the bag.
Good resting screen here. Yeah. So draw. Yeah. So what does it say? Draw from the bag. And then what?
A professor.
Yeah. Draw a professor from the bag and get 2
knowledge.
2 knowledge, right? So
Yep.
there you go. Just follow the symbology here.
Yep.
Okay. So that's the end of our recruitment. So that moves pretty quickly. Did our dock actions. We did some extra actions, so you got to see that. Now we're going to do education. All players perform this phase simultaneously, subcutaneously. But before that, so now no, we're good. We have to assign them to our classrooms.
Yeah.
So let's show them yours first.
Okay.
That way they can see, and then next time we won't really.
Excellent. Yeah, because this is something that can be done honestly at the same time.
Yep.
So what I'll do, for example, is like I know I want to send some people up to this tactical studies. So this needs a professor of the red type. It also requires a red die, and I'll use this one. And it requires a gray die, and that is the recipe right on this side, and that's going to yield a die flip. So my 1 goes to a 6. It has to be a die in that classroom space, by the way, plus 1 knowledge, and then 2 victory points. So now I have to decide: do I want to bump this guy up to a graduate? Oh my goodness. Maybe I will. So I'll make him a 1, and he's going to come down here into my you graduated section, and then I get 2 victory points.
I shall show you that. It's right here.
So that's 1. Now I still have some more professors. I have another die, so I could go do the only thing I really can do is this over here. So I can just send one of my professors. Doesn't really matter who, because it's wild. Can send this guy here. I can up the knowledge, and I'll up the knowledge, right?
Yeah, and then get 2 gold.
To 5, and get 2 gold. So that's that. Administrative studies.
So there's that. Okay, let me do mine now. And this, like I said, we can do this simultaneously. So I'm going to send some peeps up here. So I'm going to send. I need a gray professor, a gray die, and an orange die of any type. And I get 2 knowledge. So I'm going to take him from a 5 to a graduate. He's coming down here. I get 2 gold and 1 victory point, which I'll just move up here. I can also send this guy to this classroom because it's any orange die. And I get 1, which I'll bump him. No, actually, no, I can't bump him to a 3. And then I get 2 more gold. 1, 2.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might want to bump some people up too. And when do we get our money for our professors?
We do that.
We do that right now.
I believe we do that once we assign all of our students. But I'm not done because I'm gonna bump some stuff here. I'm gonna spend this magic, this token to get 2 magic. 1, 2, and I'm gonna spend 3 of them to graduate this guy too.
I'm going to spend my favor token to draw a professor from the bag.
And you get 2 knowledge.
And get 2 knowledge.
There you go.
Which will bump this guy up to a 6 and then a 1.
Yeah, I'll get you the
and move him down here.
On the other piece. Because we get to score the path. The leftovers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so unplaceable dice must remain on the spaces in the garden area of your player board, starting from the lowest right space in the garden and working back along the path. The first 4 unused spaces block the icon. So if you look at her board, you see there's icons down there.
I'm going to get those benefits.
Yeah, so you don't get it. So any unused professor and headmaster tokens remain in the faculty area. If you've assigned all your possible students, you gain the bonuses from your player board. So basically... also, each unused professor in your faculty area gets you $1. Gold. Yep. Basically, because
so
they're doing like whatever kind of business they do at school. So you get a point. I'm gonna get a point. I'm also gonna get a magic and 1, 2, 3, 4 gold. So lots of gold to be spent. So now we're gonna quest. So we're gonna get to put our torch tokens out on any of the eligible quests that we have out here, right? So let's go and give people a nice close-up of the quests. So you can see they all require a different color die and a wild die and any other die. So 2 dice, but 1 of a specific color and 1 of a non-specific color, and they got to be graduates.
Yes.
So these are mine. I know they're going to work out here because they don't have to be any specific number.
Yep.
They're just get the dice there because they're graduates. They only graduate because they're people now. They're out in the real world. They're doing things.
Well, they're like they remind me of like F1 students on OPT.
Okay.
Like, cause they're like graduated, but they're not done their studies yet.
They're
just like kind of doing some practical training.
All right, that works.
All right, if we have any international students in the audience, you'll know what I'm talking about. So I'll go here, and that'll get me 2 knowledge on another die that's out here. Is that how that's gonna work?
Anybody not in your garden?
Anybody not in my garden? It's like this guy. Then he's going to go immediately to my graduate area.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that.
How does that work?
I wouldn't give him all of this.
I know. He's the only other guy I have.
And I wouldn't give it to anybody. I'd rather forfeit it. So I said I'm going to get 2 gold and 2 victory points. That's much easier.
Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this instead. Get back here, you. I am on the Minister of Exploration up here, which makes my red die wild.
Which one?
This one. For quests.
Okay, yeah.
Wild for quests.
For 1 quest.
Yes, wild for 1 quest. Which will let me get... I could get some magic and some points. I could come over and do the one you did and get money and points. But the magic is like worth $2 anyway, so it's like...
Yeah.
What's the difference? I'll just do this one.
All right, and then since you get your magic and you get your 2 points... And then we each go up however many torches we have out there in this track.
Yeah.
Here. Right. So we actually would be looking for the best shot. Yep. So we both went up to here. So as you go up, you'll get rewards for going up, prestige rewards as well for going up. But that is the quest. And now we do restoration.
Yes.
So this is where the game would end if we had to end it, but it's not. So we're going to do all sorts of cleanup now. Any graduates are going to go back in the dice bag.
Yep.
And I believe all the dice in the dock
Yep.
are going back in the dice bag.
Yeah, we're going to repopulate
All of our
all
workers
of that.
are coming back home. Our torches are coming back home, but the quests that we put torches on, those are basically gone now. Mm-hmm. But the quests that we didn't do are still here. Here's your torch.
Thank
Take
you.
that home. So that's clean. Now we're gonna. It tells you which ones to scrap. So this one's getting scrapped. This one's getting scrapped. Those two are getting scrapped. Everything else is gonna slide down. The bottom of this token's getting scrapped. Sliding down.
Mm-hmm.
I believe this is probably getting scrapped.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
It looks like we're set. Let's draw 3 dice per. You scrapped these 2 professors?
No, I did not.
Oh, you did not.
I don't have the professor bag.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
A lot of
So
blue
many
and yellow
blue
dice.
and yellow dice. Oh, my
blue and yellow
goodness.
professors. What is going
Wow,
on
what
here?
the heck?
Well, that
Okay.
looks like we know where we're going this round.
Guess I should have grabbed that thing out there.
Yeah. So, all right. Guess we're let's go check it out. Let's see. All right. Yowzers. Let's see.
Okay.
One more thing. We are moving the round tracker to round 2.
Yes.
And you are passing me the player 1 token.
Yeah, I thought so. Here you go.
Yes, ma'am. You don't get to go first every time. Oof. All right. So I want to do some good stuff now, I think. Yes, I think I want to do some good stuff out here. I got lots of money to spend, too. Yeah, I'm going to start right off the bat here. Get myself a nice, chunky blue die. Take the 4. Because I got money to burn. And that's going to let me buy Il Professoro. Take this guy. I didn't bring my professor back or my
Yeah, I didn't
student
bring
back.
any of my people back.
Sorry, bring your
actually.
dice back, and they start from the right to left.
Yeah.
So I've got my Professoro back, and I need to buy. So I bought the blue professor. And I get 2, and I'll bring this guy up to a 5, and I'll bring this guy up to a 4. Your go.
Okay. I guess I'll do this one. And I will take a 4. Okay. And that lets me get a green thing. And I'll take carpentry and sawmill.
Very nice.
Put that there. And I have another monument space.
It's monumental.
It is monumental. So monumental. Let's grab one of these flip dies. Oh, actually, can I take that one? That was on top.
Yeah, you can't take that one.
Oh, but it's like available.
But you know it's coming.
All right, it's fine.
So go ahead and pull the rest of this down.
I'm sorry, what?
The tiles.
Which house?
The one you just drafted.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, if you don't
I
mind.
was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
So that I can actually,
Okay.
get something good. I have to replace this clown too. All right, what do we have out there? Ooh, that's cool. The barracks is out. Man, I kind of like that. The grifting divinations. That's a big school. I'll buy that, but I don't have the dice for it. I think I do. Yeah, I'll go for it. I'll buy the number 5. It'll cost me 5 large though.
Okay.
But I will take this building because it looks bad A. refresh that that
Yeah,
offer for me, please?
Yep,
That one looks pretty good.
Gotcha.
Let's see. I gotta grab one of these. This might not be. These endgame ones aren't bad either.
Mm-hmm.
Depending.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Depending on what you do. I'll start with this guy. In case I need to flip somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Flip somebody off. All right. One more.
For you. So go here. Take this guy. Take him. Yeah, I guess so. 2. And that lets me place another banner.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to see these. Hold on a second. Oh, unequal things. These endgame ones are all basically like about placement.
Yep.
I'll put this up here. Oops, I didn't mean to cover up his face. Sorry.
Yeah, and the placement's more about single or double goal tiles, or double guild tiles.
Right. That's really all it
Yeah.
is. And I'll take a favor. I'll take this favor.
Okay. I shall go here, spend 2 gold, buy this number 2 die, and grab one of these. Ooh.
What you gonna take?
I don't know. I like the transient barracks. Seems kind of like a good one.
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna spend 1 magic first to get $2 so that I can get this guy for $2. And that will let me take a thing. And I think I'll take... I don't have any blue professors. I don't really have a need for blue professors. I'll take another orange professor.
Professor?
Professor.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's educate.
Okay.
Let's educate these students. The Wanderer's Inn's nice. I just have to send a die there, and he just gets smarter. And he makes
Just
money.
gets so smart.
And if I could send all these guys right here to the grifting. Grifting?
The grifting. Oh, you took the grifting, please?
And divinations, yeah.
Grifter.
It's great. There's a lot to be had here. And a great professor. That's all it needs. Oof, that's good. That's so good. Do I want to quest this round?
That's your quest.
That's my quest chin. Quest at your quest chin. I think I will, actually. I think it will.
I want to.
I think it just...
6.
You lose the dice. That's what hurts.
Yeah. I don't really want to flip this, but I guess I have to, right?
What's that?
Do you have to? You have to do it, right?
Yeah, you gotta take that button. It says even if it makes it worse for you, you have to do it.
It's fine. Like it's like worse, but it actually helps you.
So he's going to go 5. I get 2 gold.
By keeping it in your supply, you know?
Came up to a 1 for 2 pips and a 6 for 1
Oh,
pip.
wait. He only went up 1. 6. Can I get
magic and 1 point for me. And I want to graduate one more die. Do I want it to be blue though? Yeah, I think I do. I'll spend a magic. So you can spend 1 magic point per pip to upgrade to increase your knowledge of your students. That's the beauty of magic.
Magic.
So I'll do that. So now
it's 1 per pip, right?
Mm-hmm. So let me know when you're all schooled out. School's out for summer.
I can't even.
Oh, and then make sure you collect your bonuses.
I'm gonna do this.
If you cleared out your path.
If I cleared my path.
Yeah, it looks like you did. So you get all the bonuses.
I'm gonna spend this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And flip this to a 5.
Mm-hmm.
And get 3 magic. 1, 2, 3. And then spend 2 magic to make this a 1.
Okay. So now gain all your rewards. I get 2 more gold.
I already
did it already?
I got my gold. I got my classroom awards. I just get 3 gold. 1, 2, 3. And
You did your path gold.
My path. Oh, I didn't do this. 3
and 1.
1 and 1.
Okay. So we're square.
Yep.
All right, let's now quest. So if you're going to do a quest, apply your people. I will apply my guys to this quest. The curse the whiskey in Armagoth.
Amaranth. I'll do this one.
Drive out the owl bears of Blasco Woods.
Ooh, that's good. Points. I'll take that.
You have 2 orange dice?
I have 1 orange and 1 red, which looks
Reds
like a
could be
wild
wild,
for me.
Yeah, for 1 quest.
Yeah, so I'm going to do 4.
That's
1,
good.
2, 3, 4. 3 points.
2 knowledge and 2 points for me. 2 knowledge, huh? So I'll make this a 4. And 2 points. And we each go up 1 quest.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to get to put out a banner. And did you get rid of my quest?
It's my last banner. But we can move our banners around too.
You can.
Yeah.
So.
Did you what? Did you ask me? I didn't give you a point, if that's what you're asking.
Oh, I think I might have. Where do I want to go now?
Oops, I always cover up their faces when I do that.
I'll put her here for now. Okay. We also get a purple tile.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take this one. Put that here.
Soldiers Guild Hall.
Right there.
The Gardener's Grove. Oh, that's the one that wants, it's 2 points for each double. Let me see this. You're blocking it. I can't see.
What's that?
This is like 2 points for each double guild surrounding
yeah.
this. I'll take that.
All right. Oops. Okay, so we are now done with that. Let's go to restoration. Questing is done. That would be put these guys in the bag. These guys come back. Teacher comes back. Get rid of the tiles.
Take back your stewards.
Mm-hmm. The stewards of Gondor.
I kind of want to put this here. Okay.
Did you order these 2 times?
Whoa, no, I didn't. I did no such thing. 1, 2, 3.
Round 3. There's your thing. You do have to roll them when you bring them out of the bag and then put them in each of the...
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, do you want me to roll them?
Well, it would probably be a little more...
Hold on, let me bring out my cat.
Official.
Well, here's the deal. You're pulling them out of a bag.
Yeah.
It's not like they're all sitting in there the right way, you know?
Let's just make it...
That's fine. Make it a fish.
A fish.
Shout out to our kids who got us this cool dice rolling tray. It looks like a cat, in case you can't tell. Okay, is that better? Okay.
Go ahead on.
All right, let's see. What do we want to do? Where are our priorities this recruiting season?
I think we both have different priorities.
I know. I'm just being a punk. Wow, this guy says 6. All right, I'll go here, and I'll take this guy, I guess, for $1. And I'll take a drill yard. Does that make sense? Or maybe I'll take metallurgy. It does the same thing, but I have a lot of orange professors. So I'll put that there. I'm going to swipe this guy for there. Okay?
Yeah, I'll take this blue die for $1. Buy that for $1. I get to put my ministry flag out here. Go out there. I get one of these bonuses. So is this a draw from the die bag? I'll do that for sure.
Good?
Yeah.
I'm going to come out here and get this guy for $1. So many cheap students I'm buying up. Put out my banner. I think all my banners are out.
They are, but you can move them with that banner action.
I will. I'm just going to leave them where they're at. I don't need to move anybody. But I will take one of these guys. Oh, yes. Hello.
$2 gold for that guy. And I will take one of these. Take the Valeria brew. It's like, brew. Put that big guy here. That's it.
Okay. Is this, can you bring a new one out of that? So go here, and yikes. I guess I'm taking the 6. I don't love that. It's very expensive.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that lets me grab one of these guys. The Old Coots Dairy. The Research Library. Farmers Market. Maybe Farmers Market. So all my orange professors. I'll do that. Grab another monument.
Go here and spend 6 gold. Very expensive. To get this red die. And I'll take this building. The Recruits Barracks. Let me just put that right there. It's a good one. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
A sign.
A sign. I don't even know what I'm doing here. So put him here.
Well, I can't even do this building that I got.
Put this guy here. Put this guy here. Oh, I don't have a red teacher, but I do have a wild professor who can go anywhere.
A wild professor.
He's wild and crazy. All right, so this is one you guys haven't seen yet. So this is a red and a blue die, but with not equal numbers, so they can't be the same number. This one over here.
Oh, it has like it's designated.
Yeah, this one over here. These have to be. It could be a red in any color, but they have to be between 3 and 5 pips.
Okay. All right.
So I would. So I guess I would spend some magic to bring this up a pip.
Yeah.
So I could place it in here.
That makes sense.
Right? Like.
So I'm going to flip this, increase knowledge to 1 on that.
Yeah, I'm going to use this tile
2
here
points.
so I can draw. I'm going to draw a guy out of the bag and get 2 knowledge. Because those things aren't worth any points at the end of the game, so there's really no point.
There's no point.
No point in it. 2 knowledge.
$2.
I'll bring him to a 5.
This is 1.
Alright, so let's...
$2.
So I'm going to get 2 knowledge here, so I got to flip a die, so that'll go to a 6. I'm going to get 2 more knowledge to spend. These guys are both going to graduate. Wow. I get 1 magic and 1 victory point. This guy gives me 1 knowledge, 3 gold, and a victory point. That'll go to him as a 5. This guy gives me 1 knowledge and a gold and 2 gold. And I want to do this one as well. Let's just draw a die from a bag and get a knowledge.
Okay.
Why not?
Why not?
And it is a 4. I get a knowledge. This will make him a 5. But it's 1 die, so I can send him actually over to here to the administrative studies.
That's what I did too.
Make him a 6. And then get 2 more gold, right?
Cool.
So
Ready to
everybody's
quest?
done. Yeah, well, let me get all my goods here. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold. I get 1 magic. I got my point. So let us quest.
Okay.
I have enough to do 1 quest. Or do I want to do a different one? If I can graduate 1, can I do another? No. Well, hold on. Yeah.
Actually do this instead. Construct and animate a flesh golem. That's cool.
Flesh golem. Okay, so I'll go like that.
Okay.
So I have to flip a die, so I'll flip this guy to a 1.
Now, didn't we say it had to be somebody in your garden?
It said it couldn't be somebody in your garden. It had to be in your classroom.
It can't be in a garden?
I'm pretty sure that's what it said.
Oh, okay. That's why I didn't go there.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna stay there anyway. I'm questing with
2
my
points.
random wild red.
All right, so we're both going to go up 1.
And 3 points.
And that's
2
it.
magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Clean up.
Cool.
So I already moved us up on the track. These are going in the die bag. Everybody comes home. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Man,
One
oh
more
man.
round.
Yeah, this is no bueno.
Put these guys back in their bag.
We're on to round 4 now.
Nice.
Okay. Gone. 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 Gone.
Gone. Whoops. Okay.
I did the owl bear, so that's gone.
Owlbear.
You
Oh,
did
and I
this
did.
one, didn't you, before?
No, I didn't.
Oh, all right.
I did this one.
I meant like an earlier round.
No, we did outside ones. I
Oh.
always did this one. Can you get rid of that for me?
Yeah. Ooh.
What do we have? Good stuff?
Yeah, they're pretty good, actually. You gotta start thinking about end game.
Mm-hmm. This is our last round.
This is it. So we're
This is
gonna
for all the
score
marbles.
this up. All the dice.
All right. Done.
Ooh, wow. Okay, so I'm player 1 for
You are
final
for
round.
final round.
Very good.
Get your pick.
Let me get my pick. I'll take this one off the bat for 2 gold. Bloop. I'm gonna get to move. So this is where I need to get stuff sorted. So let's go through these real quick so people understand what we're going for here. This one is to have 2 for every 3 double thingies next to each other. Is that what that is?
There's actually a really good guide in the back of the book
In
that
the back
tells
of the
you
book?
exactly what they do.
Oh, okay. What is that one? Minister.
The Ministry of Culture. Minister of Culture. Oh, sorry. Minister of Divinity.
I'm like, where are you reading that? Because I don't see that.
Yeah.
It's diversity.
Oh, the Minister
It's
of
the,
Diversity.
it's the DEI minister. So, not taking that one. Earn 2 victory points per tile for the 1 largest grouping of adjacent tiles that you have 2 guild icons on top.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, that one's pretty. That's tight. That's tight. I like that one. What's the one next to it?
Minister of Culture, which is unequal single guild icons.
Same guild. Oh, they have the same guild icon on top.
Is that the same?
Yeah, it's the same, not single.
It says not equal.
It says per tile of 1 largest grouping of adjacent tiles that all have the same guild icon on top. Minister of Districts?
No, that's this guy.
Oh, that guy, yeah. So
that's the culture guy. He's all different.
The culture would be all different
Right.
then. So the biggest grouping of all different tiles. How about
But like single different tiles. Like you have 2.
Oh, yeah, that's not big enough.
Yeah, that's not good. Minister of Vocations.
Yeah, earn 1 point for each tile in your academy with just 1 guild icon on top of it. Tax collection, 1 guild tile for each tile in your academy. 1 victor point for each tile in your academy that would generate gold when activated during the education phase. Oh, okay.
Master of Curriculum is like similar professors. Professors of the same color, right?
Each triplet of professor tokens is the same guild color.
And
You get
then
3
Minister of Civic Pride.
Here, put this on curriculum for me.
Okay.
Civic Pride is 1 point for each monument chit you have in your academy. All types of monuments are included. Chits can be face up or down. Nice. How many points per? 1?
1.
Okay, that's not bad either.
You know what you're going for?
I do.
Okay.
So I do that. I'm going to take my chit here.
Take your chit and leave.
What does it mean in the eyeball on the bag? Does that mean you can look in the bag?
What?
Choose from the bag. Yeah, it means choose. Yeah. So I like the eyeball from the bag, and
eyeballs from the bag.
I'll do that one. Pay a gold and take a die from the bag with a 4 pip.
Okay. Go here. Take a 1 and take $1 and do a potions for profits. Right there. Your turn.
I'll go here. Take the 2 red for $2, and I will draft this gray professor. Gets 2 pips, so make him a 6. Make him a 3. All right, go ahead.
So that's not up for grabs?
You took from the top last time. You might as well just keep taking from the top.
I didn't. I let you take it.
I let you take it. You took it.
What?
You did take it from the top.
I didn't take it.
You absolutely did.
Oh, did I? The farmer's market?
I could replay the tape.
I feel like it should be available.
It might. It very well might be.
I see. I'll go here. I'll take this guy. This red dude for 4. And I will take a red professor. And 2 knowledge.
You good?
I'm good.
I shall go here. I'll pay $2 for this blue die. And I will take this guy.
Okay. Ooh, the Shrine of Mysteries.
The Shrine. Okay, put him right there. That dog. That's it for me.
That's it?
That's it.
That's all you've got.
That's all I can do.
Alright, I should probably just go here now. I'm like looking at these too, because we might get another one of those.
Which one?
What? I was just looking at these purple tiles.
You will get another one if you do a quest.
I know. That's why I'm like looking at them, thinking like what would make sense to get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll just go here, and I'll spend 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy. And take this. And
you probably should use those tokens because you don't get anything from at the end of the game.
I know, I will. I'll wait till my money runs out.
Right.
And wait till I'm ready to flip.
Yes, but I'm just saying, like, don't wait till after the
Yeah,
questing phase?
no, I will.
Because then they're forfeit.
I have to wait to flip because I want to flip some stuff.
Oh, I get it. I'm just warning you because I know you'll be like, well, wait a minute. Actually, let's go back because I didn't do these, and now I get 12 gold because that's 12 points I didn't collect. I know how you roll, man.
All right, we're done.
Just preempting that.
Senior year, let's do this.
Yeah, preempting that drama. Okay, we'll put your students in classes.
All right, students in classes.
Yeah, so this one lets me flip a die. Very exciting. So, put him here. Think about what we're doing. 2 not equal dice. We'll do that. Three to 5, huh? Alright, I do get to draw, spend a magic, draw any die number 4 out of the bag that I want. Take a blue die. Okay. This goes here. Okay.
2 becomes a 5. Yeah, 2 becomes a 5.
All right, let's begin.
And
so
I'm gonna use
5.
this.
1, 2, 3. Point. 1, 2.
Bring him down.
This lets me get 3 pips, 2 magic, and a point. 3 pips, so he's getting graduate. I think.
6. And now I've got 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Graduate.
These all become 1s. Look at all my graduates.
He's gonna flip to a 5.
They're so smart.
I get 2 pips here. So who do I want to graduate?
I'll use this guy. Can I get the bag O professors, please? Thank you. Thank you.
6.
Oh, would that is this grab a professor from the offer or from the bag?
From the bag, I think.
Okay.
Well, I think it might be from the offer, to be honest. It doesn't matter because we're done.
It doesn't matter, but it does if you have like one of these combo things.
Okay.
But I don't have
But every color's in the offer, so.
I know, but I took it from the bag. I drew it randomly, is what I was saying.
Okay.
So I was like, can I pick a color or can I just...
No, I think it's any color, and I can just take it from the offer. Just trying to think of what I want to do here. Hold on. Like, I can graduate both of these with what's remaining. Because I get 2 pips. So actually, one of these guys. Guess I'll graduate the blue. I might do 2 quests this round.
Are you questing?
Blues. Yeah, so I'm gonna spend 2 magic to level him. I might spend 1 more to level this red. And then quest with all of these guys. Well, I'm gonna get my stuff first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gold. $17. I get 1 magic and 1 victory point. And we're gonna do 2 quests.
1.
We're gonna do this guy. with the 2 grays, and we're going to do this guy.
Oh, look at us doing all the quests.
Yeah, I'll do that guy, which lets me pick a die, but whatevs.
Cool.
So I get, let me get up my rewards here. Wow, this guy gives me 3 pips. Doesn't really matter. 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. That's another 5 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Does this guy let me draw a die from the bag?
Yep,
is that what that is?
Yeah, it's a random one though. Question mark.
A random one? Where does he go?
In your park, whatever.
He can't become like a. He can't graduate. I can't graduate him.
No, because we're questing now. That's after the education
I want
phase.
him to come down blocking all these spots. It's kind of silly, isn't it?
You already collected for those spots though.
Oh, it didn't.
You
I did
should have,
not.
because you collected at the end of the education phase.
Oh, I didn't do any of that stuff.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I want to go up 2 slots here. So that's going to get me a purple tile. I think we're going to go with this guy. We're going to go here.
3, 1, 2, 3. Magic. A point. Okay, so I get 5 for that.
Yep. And I get to move one of
And
these.
this guy gets me 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And 1 knowledge, but it's like, does that even matter? You know?
Don't know.
Don't know.
Now, hold on.
Okay.
So, moving on. We are. Is that it?
I mean, that's it.
Yeah. Are you good?
I'm done. Yeah, like I think I'm done. Like I don't think I have anything else to do besides scoring, endgame scoring. Like I have done my quiz.
Okay, so we are.
Oh, except I didn't do this.
Are you gonna move it forward? Yes.
I moved forward 2, so I get a purple tile, and I get to move this guy.
We get to move a. Yeah, you get to move that guy. Plus, we get to swap a banner. Because we hit that other slot on the quest track.
Yeah, that's what I want to move this to like an endgame thing.
Yeah. That's what I did.
Which I guess I'll just go like here or something. Makes sense.
Yep. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So let's just do our in-game scoring and see how this thing worked out.
Okay.
All right. So tally your in-game scoring for the prestige tiles in your academy and for the positions of your banners in the upper council's chamber.
Okay.
So this is it. That's how we get our points, basically. Prestige tile. All your prestige tiles have the endgame icon, so the purple ones, indicating those tiles that earn points at the end of the game. The 3 types: position tiles, professor prestige tiles, and guild prestige tiles.
Yeah. So like my Gardener's Grove. Oh wait, I didn't grab one of these purple things.
Oh, that's important.
Probably this one would make the most sense for me.
All right, let's look at your board and see about your scoring, right? So, what do you have?
So I've got Gardener's Grove, which is 2 points for each, like, adjacent 2 guild tile.
That's your 2 guild tiles surrounding.
So it's 2, 4, 6, 8.
8 points. So give yourself 8 points. Oh, what about your other tile?
I picked up the Hammer and Helm Society, which is, I guess, for each pairing of warrior and craftsman tiles or icons, right? I get 1 point. So I don't know if it's every pairing or if it's each.
Which one is it?
It's called the Hammer and Helm Society.
Oh, is it? Which does it look like? Does it look like that?
No, that's one I just scored. Looks like these guild icons, but it's like comma. So I don't know if that's like a pair of them or if that's per either of them.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's probably either of them.
Okay.
As long as we score them the same.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That makes sense, right? Yeah, about even. 6. So you have that one too, right? Something
That's
like
all
that.
yours?
Yeah, those are my 2 purples.
Okay, we'll go to my purples now. So I've got the Aquila's Army Recruiter. I get 1 point for every blue and red. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, I'll move you.
Yep, and then I also have the Energizing Cafe, which is 1 point for every orange and blue symbol. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. 5. Very good.
All right, and now we score. So those are our tiles.
Oh, and then our monuments, right?
We didn't get there yet.
But I wanted monuments.
Yeah, it basically says you get 1 point for each matching guild icon at the top of your tile in your academy.
Yeah.
And then they have Professor Prestige tiles, which neither of us had. I guess that would be, I don't even know if one of those showed up. There's one.
Yeah.
There's one.
Yeah.
It's like half a point for this guy. All right, so 2 classrooms on your player board never count toward any scoring situation. The minister is located in the upper council will earn you points if your banner is on the seat at the end, right? So we need to score those ministers up top. So let us look up at the top.
Oh, we need to do this. These chits actually count as guild markers.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, so we need to count those too.
Okay, so then I get 2 more points.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. All right. So
Sorry.
no big deal, no big deal. And we also have, so we want to do the upper council stuff, right? So let's look up there. So you have the Minister of Diversity, which is 2 points for the largest group of double symbols.
Which is, and they're orthogonally adjacent, right? So I have 3 for that.
So that's 6 points.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
2 per tile in the largest set.
Yep.
You also have the Minister of Vocations with 1 point per single guild.
No, I think that's for a common guild.
Single common guild? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're not, it's not an adjacency thing.
This is the Vocations. Yes. 1 for,
1, 2,
with 1
3,
guild icon
4.
at the top.
Just 1?
Yep.
Oh, that's just 2.
Yeah.
I misunderstood that. Okay.
So that's 2 points for you.
Okay.
And then you have, well, we'll go to me. I have the Minister of Curriculum. 3 points for every 3 people.
Same color.
Same
professor?
color. So I have 3 grays, so I get 3 points.
Okay.
What's the next one?
The tax collector. We both have that. Minister of Tax Collection.
So 1 gold per.
It's per tile that grants gold.
That generates gold, which is kind of lame.
3,
1,
4. I know.
2, 3.
They're all like 3
I
or
have
4
3,
points.
yeah.
I have 4. Yeah.
All right, and then finally, what do we have?
You have.
I have the Minister of
the
Arcane.
Minister of Arcane
So that's ones that produce mana, right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Okay.
I think that's it.
Except for all our gold.
Tiebreakers is that total your score, advanced token, electronic. That's it. So and then you tiebreakers probably gold the mana. So that's it. That is the Guild Academies. Let's go talk about it. All right. Well, there you have it. We've just successfully raised our students to be.
I'm so proud.
Adventurers out in the world and go out and do some questing.
Just doing lots of good quests out there.
Lots of good quests, taking on the world, earning us lots of gold and prestige. And you came out victorious. So your school was a little bit better than mine.
Yeah. I feel like we're like those universities that are like, we're going to post our alumni thing.
Yeah.
Like, our guys went and did these quests.
I'll put it in my
they are awesome.
my
so you guys should definitely donate and also send everyone you know to our academy.
There you go. So let's talk about a little bit of our experience now.
Sure.
Right? So this is definitely a midweight game.
I would say it's light.
Light to mid.
I wouldn't even say it's
not even. I
mid.
wouldn't say mid. I'd say it's definitely a lighter weight. I think you can certainly comprehend the iconography.
Yeah.
Really pretty quickly. I think what seems overwhelming is this ministry board, but it really is just
keeping track of stuff.
Iterations of the same bonuses for each different guild.
Yeah.
So if you're like, okay, this one means that this guild is wild, then there's 3 more that are for each of the other guilds, right?
Yeah.
And so it's pretty well stated on the board, and it's not as overwhelming as it seems, right? The tokens, the iconography, again, it's all very, very simple. There's not a lot of resourcing in there. So you're dealing with mana, you're dealing with gold, or you're dealing with victory points.
Yeah.
Right. So that's pretty much it. I think there's probably very little randomness in the dice rolling bit because you have so many ways to mitigate that.
Oh yeah, yeah, totally.
And I don't think I ever really felt pressed for resources.
I ended the game with like $30.
Yeah.
Like coins or whatever. Yeah, I never felt really like I'm hurting for money.
Right.
But that was...
if you think about it, maybe that's... Maybe we played that a little wrong in that we should have been spending the money to buy higher pip dice to get more adventures out on the board to get more points,
maybe,
right?
But you're still limited in how many dice you can get.
To a degree, yeah. You can have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
3 per round. And if you're not questing every round...
You could probably get... If you were able to get these...
those extras?
These guys, the favors, that's how you get more dice,
maybe,
right? And I think that's how you get more professors. Like, if you really want to push the envelope on this to do the scoring, like, that's where you got to go.
Right.
And I think after you kind of figure out what the different scoring tiles are in the game, which you will figure them out because there's a pattern, right? There's not a randomness to it in that you've got so many different types of ways to score. It's like, no, you're going to score for these two symbols that show up in your tableau, or these two symbols, or these two symbols, or these two symbols. For this type of professor, for this type of professor. Like, so it's going to be those four. It's very how do you say, there's a
familiar?
pattern. Yeah, there's a pattern to it.
Right.
So you'll figure that out, and you'll know based on that and based on what you see in the offer, what you probably should go for.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
And I think after so many plays, you'll know that. So there are 4 quest cards for each of these stacks. So once you got through the 4, you've seen the 4. Right. And they go up in value, so you'll be able to do that. So there's definitely room for some more variability.
Yeah, because even these are sort of the same. Like, you saw, like, we both kind of aligned ourselves with different guilds. Yeah. And kind of got the same scoring at the end. And also went after the exact same quests. Like, these last 2 quests that we both did give you the same rewards. We got the same rewards.
The same exact rewards, but with different guilds.
Multiple times with different guilds. So it was kind of like there's like a lot of ways to get the same stuff based on how you're building. Yes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think, like I said, if you figure out the pattern during that play session, you could probably rack up a lot of points ahead of others because you know what dice to snipe really quick. Yeah. And you know what quests are coming up. Right. So I know there's like a promo pack of cards we have here too that I think are quest cards that will probably shake that up a little bit. Yeah. But I definitely think you could certainly find a way to maybe mix it up a little bit to add some variety to it because you will start to get used to the patterns and and that'll be a little bit more you'll be able to sort of like cheat your way into knowing what to go for and what's going to come out, right? Yeah. So that's where it could certainly use some improvement. But otherwise, I mean, is the game fun? Yeah, I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. Is it a thinky brain burner? No. And that's not what we expected going into it. Right. I think it's a pretty game. It looks good on the table. I think anybody would like. I mean, it looks like Demicho art. It is pretty much. Yeah. So. Either you love it or you hate it.
Well, and I think it's accessible. Like, I think it's not, again, not a brain burner. It's not something that you're going to sit and be like, oh, I really need to try that again and figure it out. At least like not for us. But I definitely see this being something that you could have like the kids play.
This is definitely a younger
not
adult.
Like our little kids, but like, young adult kind of fun, adventure-y type of like, let's go on quests and learn how to put combinations together and sort of fill orders in a way to kind of build an engine.
I think that's exactly well put. This is a game that is sort of like a gateway to helping earlier gamers or novice gamers understand order fulfillment. Yeah. Dice mitigation, getting and then building a tableau, right? Because it doesn't really punish you for being bad. No, like you're gonna miss out on a few rewards, but it doesn't crush you at the end, right?
And you can also model like what you're doing off of what other people are doing in a way that's not like going after what they want. Yeah, but it's like if you are a more novice gamer or you're playing with the kids or something, it's like, hey, look, I'm going to do this quest and it needs 2 blue dice and a wild dice,
right.
you know? And it's like, oh, look, you've got oranges. Like, maybe you could do that. So it can kind of help you guide. I felt like we were playing this. It feels a little bit like, and maybe it's just because we're at 2, and it might, I think it would probably feel different with more people.
Yeah.
But it did feel very like that multiplayer solitaire experience where like you're kind of doing your own thing without too much integration. And I think with a lighter game like this, I like a little bit more interaction. Because again, you don't feel that pressure as much.
That's what it's missing, that
I
pressure.
think that's what is nice about it being something that maybe somebody that is not, that's kind of like newer to gaming, might appreciate.
Yeah, if you don't like that pressure. Like, and when we talk about this game, we talk about it not only from our perspective, right? Because we have specific tastes, and we like, this is definitely a lot easier than what we would target as our taste game. Right?
Oh yeah,
like this is definitely not at the complexity that we would go for.
Yeah,
that doesn't mean we don't have a group that we would play with. In that it would be more with the kids, because while it's not super kiddie themed, when we say kids we mean young adult, like 12, 13, 14-year-old, I think maybe 10, maybe even 10 years old, like this would be easy enough for them to get their heads around. And it's cool, like, okay, I'm going to teach the students and I'm going to increase their things and I'm going to go do this, and maybe they're just going after the dice to complete the quests every round.
Exactly.
And that's a fine enough engine that they'll probably do okay in the game. And like I said, there's no real tough decision that's going to hurt you in this game. At least that'll make it unenjoyable, because there are games where if you make one bad decision,
it's like crippling.
You're crippled and you're not doing anything for 3 rounds and you're trying to recover from that. Where this game, like, you sniped one of the buildings I wanted, I'm like, all right, I'll just grab a different one. Right. And I ended up just fine. Like, it didn't really hurt me. But like, it just kind of just makes you shift your strategy a little bit, and it's like, all right, it's instead of that building, I'll just go for those symbols, and maybe I'll grab these dice. And I think as you go on, like I said, you're going to figure this game out at a certain point to where you're like, I know exactly what I need to go for. I know exactly what dice I need to pull in, and then I'm going to maximize my score, right? Because, like I said, there are patterns in all of the bits and pieces going on here. So, but for people who've played thousands of games, like, we can see the patterns. Like, there are games that don't have any patterns, and I'm just like, whoa, okay, I don't even know what I'm doing here. And when I find something like that, I'm like knocked off my feet. But in something like this, I immediately pick up on the patterns. I'm like, okay, this is a repeating pattern. Yep, I got this. Done. And so we already know how to play it within the first 5 minutes. But I think if you get the right audience in this, they'll enjoy this, because they won't. It'll be for someone who doesn't like that pressure, or like to have to make those crunchy decisions of, do I do this or should I do this? Because there isn't a ton of that. It's like you've got 4 choices of what to do on your turn, with 3 actions in the beginning, and that's it. Like, so that's what you're gonna do, and you're gonna just deal with what you did for the next phase, and then you're going to do it again 3 more times. So it's simple enough for somebody who's like a novice gamer to pick this up and, you know, most likely enjoy this, I would think. Because I think the theme is cool, the game is pretty, the components are nice. I think it would definitely, you know, it's definitely something that would hit a lighter audience. Yeah. For sure.
100%.
All right. Is that it?
That's it. Let us know what you thought of the playthrough. If this is something you have played or are looking forward to playing, let us know. And, of course, if we made any rules goofs or anything like that, let us know in the comments.
If we got something completely wrong,
if we got something completely wrong,
I didn't realize that. That changes everything.
It changes everything. We'll have to redo it.
And we'll redo it, and we'll
be like, new review.
Yeah, like we've done that in the past. We've played a game, reviewed it, and we're like, man, I really didn't. That game just didn't click with me. And all of a sudden, they're like, well, hey, you totally did this wrong. And we're like, oh wow, that changes everything. I'm like, this is pretty cool now. So it's, I don't think we did that here. To be honest, but you never know.
You never know.
But
so let us know.
Let us know, and that's about it. So thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. We will see you next time.
We'll see ya.